Hi everyone, it's Lara. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to go through my June favorites, and June was such a crazy month. In our house, it's a big month. It's my son's birthday. It was his first birthday. It's my husband's birthday and Father's Day, all within like a week and a half of one another. Plus, like, we're still in coronavirus quarantine. We're being really careful about who we see and where we go, and it's just been crazy. It feels like a very different June, and definitely a different June than last summer when we had our baby and we moved all at the same time. It was a nutso experience that I wouldn't recommend to anybody. But in today's video, I wanted to go over my June favorites, and I have some favorites from my planning stuff, some lifestyle stuff, and then some media that I've been enjoying this month. So let's jump into it. Okay, so for planner stuff, okay, I pulled it all aside, so let me grab it. Okay, so my number one favorite is these reusable sticker books from Once More with Love. Let's see if the camera will focus on it. They are amazing. I have so many of them, and so I think that they sell them at Michael's too, but I've heard some not so good things about the ones at Michael's, but the ones that she sells on her website are awesome. I take all of the like emoji type stickers from like Once More with Love, Coffee Monster Co., Every Minute a Story, there are lots of other ones, and I put them directly in this book. And now I'm also putting my script stickers in the book as well, which is helping a ton in just being able to flip and find them. So I would highly recommend them. They come in two sizes. They come in the 4x6 and the 5x7. This is the 4x6. I don't have a preference either way. It's just a question of what you prefer. Okay, so then the next favorite that I have is mini kits. I am obsessed with Daily Duo mini kits. I know that there are a couple different places that sell them. Simply Smith Stickers, which I have a discount code down in my description box. K Sticker Co., which I also have a discount code. And I just found out that Black Dog Sticker Company also is having mini kits, and I have a discount code for her shop in the description box as well. But they are so perfect for those of us who are using any sort of daily planner. It's a sticker sheet, one and done, and I am obsessed. If you follow my daily plan with me, you know that whenever I can't figure out what exactly to put in my planner that day, the mini kits are a win hands down. So I would highly recommend them if you have any sort of daily planner. The last item on my planner favorites are pens. I used to be like a one pen kind of girl. Like, I loved actually the Sharpie pen in like the light blue. Let's see, it's focusing on my face and not the pen. But since I got the Daily Duo, I've been exploring different pens, and these three are my current favorites. So I really love the Erin Condren dual tip marker. I love the Papermate flares and the Sharpie markers, the Sharpie pens. They are all awesome. I even was able to get these Papermate flares. Come on, focus, not on me. Monogrammed, which I just think are so fun, in a Facebook group that I'm in, but I'll link another Etsy shop that does something similar. I just love trying different pens. I think it's a lot of fun. I love matching my spread to my pen color every day. In my hourly and my other like weekly planners, I don't do that, but in the Daily Duo, I am just loving it. Okay, so some lifestyle favorites for this month. So the first one I'm even embarrassed to say, but when I was younger, my grandparents always had those like pill boxes that had the days of the week, and I was like, that's really dumb. Why can't you remember if you took your medicine or not? But I take a vitamin every day, and I literally cannot remember if I take it or not. And so I went on Amazon and I found myself a pill case. And look how cute it is. It comes in different fruits. And then what I did was I took my label maker and I just added in the days of the week on it. And so that way I will not forget whether I took my vitamin or not. It's so embarrassing, but it's so functional. I leave it on my desk and it's awesome. So the next thing that is in my June favorites is dip powder. So when all of this coronavirus stuff started, or before it, I got my nails done every other week in the salon. I got dip powder on my nails and I was obsessed. Like, I think I've been getting my nails done every day or every 2 weeks since like 2011. And so when the whole quarantine started, I was like, wait, what? And so I found online this dip powder company called Sparkle & Co. And they sell dip powder and the liquids, and you're able to do it all at home. And I don't know if you can see, but it's not too bad. It's kind of difficult, but like I love it. And it doesn't require you to have a lot of tools, although you do fall into a rabbit hole of wanting all the colors, but I'll leave a link in the description box below. If you want to try it out, you can get, I think $9 off your first order. But essentially, for those of you who have never heard of dip powder, it's really similar to like a gel manicure, except you don't need a UV light to cure it. The only difference that's like really big is instead of like painting polish on, you paint like a glue, I guess, on, and then you dip it in powder, and then you set the powder to make it hard. But it's really awesome and has been a lot of fun to do while in quarantine. And so that's another one of my June favorites. My next lifestyle June favorites goes way, way back, but then I gotta give it credit to somebody else. So a long, long time ago, I found a blog called Schaefer Told Me To. She is all like fashion, but affordable fashion and functional fashion, and I'm super into it. But every year for the Nordstrom anniversary sale, she does like a huge haul. And one thing that's been in her haul for probably, I don't know, 6 years, are these things called Wit and Wisdom jeans. And they are amazing. They have like this thing called like Absolution, and it like flattens your tummy. It sounds really silly, but they are the most amazing jeans I've ever worn in my life. When I got pregnant, I was actually like disappointed that I couldn't wear them anymore. I was watching Kristen from The Gold Project, and she mentioned that there's another brand that's identical to it. Like it's the same brand, just under a different name, and they sell it on Amazon. And so they are called the Democracy jeans, and they are identical to the Wit and Wisdom jeans. So if you're looking for a new pair of jeans, I would try these out, because the best part about the ones on Amazon, not only are they the same as the ones in Nordstrom, but they're the same price that the ones at Nordstrom are during the anniversary sale. So it's cheap and they're on Prime. So I'll leave a link in the description box. They're amazing. The last lifestyle favorite is something that was sent to me from Lots of Style. Whoops. So a lot of you have seen like the pen cases from Lots of Style, but they also have organizers, and they have this collapsible, let's see if I can do it. This collapsible storage container, which is so awesome for your trunk or for your office. And I've been using mine to organize my office. I emptied it so that I could show you guys today, but I just ordered a ton more to organize all my son's clothing. His entire closet he doesn't fit in anymore, and so I need to get it all stored, but I love the simplicity of that box. I think I'm gonna order some to do that, and then I'm also gonna order one for my trunk, because if you saw my stories this weekend, we now like we started going back to swim lessons, and you're not allowed to change inside of the swim classes anymore, and so Will needs to come out to my trunk, and so it's like a whole mess, and I would love something that I can keep in my trunk of sort of everything that we need. So I'm going to include the link to the storage container, and then also a code for 30% off the storage container if you're interested. And for full disclosure, Lots of Style did send it to me, but it's pretty awesome. I like that when you're not using it, you can collapse it down. So just, I'll pull it up again. So look how cool it is. It's super flat. And then it just pops open. Pretty neat, right? Okay, and then my last three favorites are multimedia. So I pulled things that I've been listening to or watching this month that I've been absolutely enjoying. So the first on my list is the Planners and Wine podcast. I found it during when they had their like emergency planner, emergency episode, and I love it. It is so well put together, and it's funny and it's interesting, and I've really been enjoying it. So I've been really enjoying that podcast. The other podcast that I really like listening to is called the Herself podcast, and it's definitely more of a motherhood type podcast, but it is by two women in Wisconsin. One who owns a like pregnancy and postpartum exercise company called Expecting and Empowered, but they talk about so many amazing subjects, from like saying no, learning to say no, mother overload, balancing motherhood and relationships. And every time I listen to it, I just keep saying like, yes, 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 you understand exactly everything. And so if you're a mom, especially a new mom, I would highly recommend checking it out. It's such an amazing podcast, and they have done a wonderful job bringing on all sorts of amazing guest speakers, and I really enjoy it. Actually, the biggest thing I miss about my commute to work is not being able to listen to podcasts on the way there. And the last media item I have is a Netflix show, and I'm embarrassed to say it, but it was so good that we watched it in like 2 days. But it's called Selling Sunset. It kind of reminds me if you mashed up like The Hills or like the, what was it called? Laguna Beach and, what's that show called? Oh, the like real estate one with Freddie. Ugh, I'm gonna forget it. I'm gonna put it in the thing. It's like a real estate show, but it's like focused on the relationship of all of the agents. And it's like an all-female agents group run by 2 men in Southern California. And it is just like drama-filled, but interesting. And you get that little taste of real estate. Gosh, what is the name of that show? It's not Millionaire Matchmaker. That's what's in my head. I'll remember it as soon as I click off on the camera. But I've been really, really enjoying it, and it's been fun to watch. And the new season comes out August 10th. So you have time, I think, August something. So you have time to catch up. There's only 2 seasons. It goes by really fast. So that's what I have for my June favorites. I'd love to hear what you're loving in the comments below. So if you let me know, I would love to hear it. And thanks so much for watching. If you're new here, I hope you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all next time. Bye.